All right, you feather merchants. This video is going to be about the Norway Project that's been implemented in the California Department of Corrections. This is, I find this mind-boggling. You know, I left CDC. Well, they call it CDCR now. Anyway, I left CDC at the end of 2005. So this is only my opinion. This is not inside information or anything like that. It's just solely my opinion of what's going on. And since I left Pelican Bay, which was at the end of 2005, I've lived overseas for the last 18 years. I've either worked, traveled, or lived overseas. So I haven't even lived in the U.S. during this time. Anyway, like on YouTube now, there's several channels that are run by former inmates and correctional officers. One that comes to mind is the Prison Guard channel. It's a very good channel, very interesting, and he talks a lot about this. And boy, someone really made that guy angry because he's like he has a lot of knowledge about what's going on today, and he's sharing that. Anyway, I couldn't help notice, like the Norway Project in Norway. The inmates over there, they give them what appears to be furnished apartments. I mean, really nice, with glass windows, and they give them a key to their door. This isn't a cell. This is like a furnished apartment, and to implement something of that nature in California is insanity on steroids. California has a big gang problem, and there's oh my gosh, there's so many street gangs there, and the prison is made up of gangs, and you just can't do stuff like this. And so I started thinking, who would implement something like that? And then when I started thinking about it, I remember when I was working at Pelican Bay, the Department of Corrections, they hire a lot of intelligent people. There's a lot of people that apply to the department because of the pay and promotional opportunities. And I've seen people come in there as correctional officers, and they're not interested in learning the criminal ways of the convicts or anything like that. They're interested in being a sergeant, and and they want to be a sergeant as soon as possible. And they put their effort into this, and sure enough, they'll as soon as they have the time and grade, they're going to be a sergeant. And then as soon as they get to be a sergeant, they're not really, don't seem to be too interested in the criminal ways of the convicts. They're interested in being a lieutenant. And before you know it, they're a lieutenant. The department, they generally have people that promote part of the promotional ladder. They have to move to other institutions, and these people, they understand that, and they're prepared for this. Anyway, I've seen them move up the ranks very, very quickly, and some of them are so smart they even bypass being a warden and end up in Sacramento. So now this is just my opinion, but to me, that would mean there's a small group of these guys in Sacramento that are making decisions that affect the California prisons, and they have no idea what what really goes on there. You know, it's like they've moved up through the ranks so quickly, they don't even know what a correctional officer does. Um, anyway, and you know who's caught in the middle of this are the new correctional officers, and I'll tell you what, it's important for you guys to be physically fit because it's like they don't want people using force against the inmates, yet the inmates will use force against you. So you got to be physically fit. It's really important to work out. You know, to learn how to box. If there's a boxing gym close to you, I would join it. I would. That's the fastest way to improve your fighting skills. And jiu-jitsu, karate, I don't know too much about. Um, you know what's funny about? I spent a lot of time in Japan. And of course, I was on Okinawa for over 2 years. And I have friends of mine that are really into martial arts. But there was what they teach in the U.S. is generally it's like a watered down version, and I don't know. I never thought too much of it. But a funny story I have is like this was in the 60s. It was right after I got out of the Marine Corps, and I met this guy that was they at this. He was a clothing salesman, and it was a real exclusive store where I used to buy my clothes. And anyway, he told me that he had a black belt in karate. I said, "Oh, that's nice." Yeah, he said, you know, and then he goes on to tell me, you know, that I wouldn't even be able to punch him. You know, he'd be able to block any of my punches. And I thought, this is really stupid, you know, stupid thing to say. So anyway, I didn't want to hurt this guy, and but I thought, you know what? I told him, I says, well, actually, he encouraged me to throw a punch at him, and he'd be able to block it. Well, you know, I took him up on that, and all I did was feint. You know, like in boxing, you know, you feint a punch to get your opponent to do something, and then you're throwing the real punch when your opponent is trying to block the punch that's not coming. Well, anyway, I punched him in the face and broke his nose. And anyway, I felt really bad about it. So I would bypass the karate lessons. You know, if you UCOs, I'd join a boxing gym or do judo. Judo's good, very good. Anyway, I just can't get over this about the Norway Project, and you know, these people that have rose to the ranks so quickly. I'm sure they're the ones that are making these decisions, and they're gonna get someone hurt. Anyway, that's just my view of the whole thing, and that's it. And you feather merchants, listen, thanks for stopping by, and have a nice day. All right.